That wasn't so amazing.
That's brilliant.
Don't forget, pretend to be amazed.
It's amazing.
It's funny, stuff doesn't really even sound like upside down here.
No.
It should, because we're...
Should be hanging from the
Yeah.
ceiling.
I don't know how people survive down, you know, you must get headaches from their head bouncing off the ceiling.
Anti-gravity.
Well, it is, I guess we have a bunch of stuff there in the beginning we need to cut out, but that probably won't happen. That's the way videos tend to work around here. It is, at least where we are, it's Friday, the 28th, I guess, of September, right?
I believe so.
Okay, back on the rest of Earth, it's not that yet, I think, at least
Saturday,
where you and I come from.
right?
No, it's still Thursday.
Oh gosh.
It's the other way around. Remember, we left
Yeah.
the other hemisphere and got here like 2 days later.
Flew into the future.
Yeah. You know, it's not so bright. It's
We had some nice days though. Yesterday was beautiful with the sun.
It was.
And it was super warm.
Yeah. Today it's back to more like Dutch weather probably.
Yeah.
By the way, in case you don't know, we're in Australia, Tasmania, Hobart, at Matt's house at 19. Never mind. I forget the address. It's, but we're
York
somewhere.
Street, I think.
Yes, we're somewhere in the neighborhood called Sandy Bay, and just down the road there's the ocean. There's a lot of ocean around here. Actually, more bay, I guess.
I think we're on an island. Just kidding.
You're right. It is an island. Yeah, the 19th biggest in the world, or something like that. I forget.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. So we got here Monday, and I'm heading home tomorrow. I think you're heading for a couple more days, probably.
Yeah.
By the way, this is the lovely and talented Jameela. You guys have probably figured that out by now, and we were sort of summoned by the boss.
Yeah.
To come out here and meet a lot of people that work for TG and its related businesses. So it was sort of a quick, impromptu, relatively quick trip out here, sort of. So I hope my globetrotting days for this year are over.
Had to get one last in, one in for the end of the year.
Yeah.
It's been fun though. A lot of planning, a lot of good things for the future.
Yeah. So there are a lot of people doing a lot of work around here, and I just have to kind of like hang around and be available in case anybody has a question about like.
You've been helping with background music, inspirational music.
That was it.
Helping inspire the.
We even have. Unfortunately, Matt is not available to join us for this today, but he is. He has picked up the guitar a couple of times and slammed it down in frustration. I'm sure that many of...
He was rocking with REM. He rewrote some lyrics
and
stuff to the song.
Wrong song. How's that going? Oh, it wasn't...
Does Everybody Hurts?
Right. Yeah, I can only get losing my religion in my head. So I've been doing a lot of sightseeing here. Had a great day yesterday. Drove, probably spent 6 or 7 hours in the car. 2 in the morning driving around the southern peninsula here, and then yesterday out to Port Arthur, which was a famous penal colony where they sent all of Tasmania was really founded by British convicts. It was kind of like the first place they sent them, and it's just dazzling here. So a lot of ocean, a lot of beaches at least. Mountains. I was up at the top of Mount Wellington the other day and had a nice little view of down here. So.
Checked out the local wildlife, huh?
Oh yeah, so yesterday on the way back from Port Arthur, I'll try to get some of these pictures up. I didn't get much video, but hung out with some kangaroos and Tasmanian devils, and got to pet some kangaroos. I was kind of afraid, are they gonna go after my fingers? The Tasmanian devils would. The guy said, do not get close to the devils. They have jaws stronger than sharks.
Oh
said.
wow!
And they're only
so
they're
cool.
and the one we saw was kind of shy and afraid. So, but what else? Panda. Oh, what were those things called? Pandellas? Some other little like wallaby type thing. So there's a zoo here. Well, it's an hour and a half from here, called the Tasmanian Devil Unzoo, because it pretty much is a natural habitat for them. They are almost allowed to wander around along with these barren geese that I think are almost extinct. Anyhow, it was just a a fun day yesterday. What did I do the day before? I went somewhere else.
You went, oh my goodness, I don't even know.
Yeah.
You drove, I think you went for...
Oh, the day before was the top of the mountain.
Okay.
And then the brewing, and luckily at the bottom of the mountain, there's a brewery. You were trying to get there this morning, but we just couldn't, they didn't open till 10.
I'll try to get there tonight. We'll see how the night plays out.
Yeah.
It was what, the oldest brewery in
In Australia. It started in like 1820s or something like that.
That's
Cascade Brewing. So we could look that up. And then there's a lot of distilleries here too. It's a whiskey town. So also made a stop at the Lark Distillery. And then in like a few minutes, we're hopping on a ferry to go to Mona, which is a museum of old and new art.
Yep.
Yes. And should be like an all-day excursion. And I guess it's like not even a working day for you, huh?
I'm working right now.
Oh yeah, and if we're lucky,
Knocking
this
out some
will be
stuff.
up and live in like a few hours.
Yep.
Probably not. This may not make it till Monday.
True story.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see when I get the files.
Yeah. We did get a lesson up, I think. It was, it was
master's
Mississippi
lesson.
John Hurt? Another,
Yeah.
No, was that it? It was another John Hurt one?
It was...
Nobody's business but your own.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody's business. But
Yeah. Oh God, I can't get that song in my head right now. It's not this, is it?
I don't think so.
This is the one that clapped it. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. You sure it's not the same song, right? And I should have looked at Max's video, but
Didn't get released. I know that much.
So, you want to play us a tune?
What shall I play?
I don't know. What have you been messing with? By the way, we want to thank Beth for having a guitar here. This traveling, anyway, the idea of traveling with a guitar was not. This is a guitar made in the UK by what's this company called? Tanglewood, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been very great having it here.
Yeah. You want to play something?
All right, let's see what I got.
Okay. What have you learned from TG?
I learned chords. Because I can play the chords, but I couldn't remember the names, so I have to thank Vanessa for drilling in the chord names and then getting me to practice them. So this would be A minor, and then E is E. Is this E?
Yeah. So and that was the E major then, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and that there you go.
And then the G.
Oh, good.
I'm struggling
with the best fingering.
still.
Yeah, no, that's good.
G.
Yeah.
Then I have D.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have C. I'm gonna go back to this A is full on here.
There you go. All right.
Remembering.
Using all my favorite fingerings too.
Oh, good. Yeah, Vanessa guided me onto those because I was doing them wrong.
Yeah, that's really good. So your nails are too long though, too.
I know.
But I know you haven't been here thinking of guitar
I have not
playing.
been here thinking of cutting my nails either. I've been thinking about all the awesome stuff that we're doing.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on the developmental side that we hope will reflect in life at TG in the very near future.
Yeah, the goal is to have a working shell in a month, and then we are going to start customizing it to music and have a whole new back-end infrastructure and just improve everything all around.
We should get less of those tickets that say, I just bought this lesson and I can't watch it. And
I'm sorry about Flash, guys. I really am.
I don't know if you saw, but the Flash thing just came up again. I think, because Vanessa was having trouble.
So with Chrome.
And she figured it out and she found the link again. And it's like, we do have to make that like a really easy link to find.
And then Chrome, it's in the frequently asked questions, which needs a redo as well. So if we keep the current support system that we're using, I'm just going to redo it in there because it's going to look a lot cleaner and nicer and easier to navigate. And then it also doubles down with the ticketing system in case you can't find what you need. So we'll see how that plays out. But Chrome changed their settings so that you have to, every time you come back to the site, you always have to enable Flash. It doesn't even allow you to just be like,
remember permanently or something.
Yeah, before it said, it had an option to always allow.
Yeah.
But and even it's happened to me several times this week.
Oh, man.
So you have to go in and enable Flash every single time you come to the site, which is annoying, and that's a browser thing, and we can't really do anything about it. But we are getting rid of Flash.
Okay.
We have a plan.
It's still going to be a while though, because
it's still going to be a little bit. I'm
about
sorry.
5,000 videos to re-encode.
Yeah, we're just going to have just a better player in the future. Hopefully in hopefully by the end of the year, we have like at least some of the bits coming out that are gonna improve it.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah. Yeah, I use Firefox most of the time, but I constantly get that thing. Firefox wants to update, allow or don't allow. So I keep hitting don't allow.
I
Everything's working
purposely
fine.
installed an old version of Firefox for the file manager.
And then marked it to never update too, right?
Yeah, exactly, because it'll auto update, you know,
And
if
then
you
it
have it
goes.
set to that, and then I have to uninstall it and then go find an old version again. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Nerd talk.
Yep. Well, we should probably get out of here. We're supposed to be at the museum in a little while.
I'd catch a ferry ride. That's part of the experience.
We return to rent a car first. I mean, we're way out of time. I should not be playing. Well, I just want to say hello to, especially back to my family back in California. Miss you guys, Nani and the kids' friends, and all my students. I think luckily, I basically gave them about 3 days notice. We decided on Thursday that I was coming here on Saturday, I think. And so it was a matter of sending texts out to everybody saying, I'm, leaving the planet for a little while and hope to, we'll check back in a bit. So,
a whole new world.
But really want to thank Matt for encouraging us and prodding us to come out here,
housing us as well.
Yeah, that's it. We're in this nice house that sort of doubles as TG Central
headquarters.
Is the south or something? Yeah.
The southern headquarters.
So. Okay, well, if all goes well, you'll see this, and if not, you won't even care because you won't even know that we did it. But we'll see what happens. I hope to be back on the normal path next week. Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.